Alright, so shit might be starting to heat up a little bit with regards to Sonic Prime and who's gonna be in it and what it's gonna be about. But just for the record, I need you guys to take this with more salt than, well, me after Sonic Central. But if this is true, this is some serious shit, okay? So if you don't already know, we are getting a Sonic TV show called Sonic Prime in 2022. It's going to be 3D CGI based, basically what we wanted the movie to be. I guess basically similar to the Unleashed intro if they give it a big budget. We don't know how big of a budget it's gonna be. It might look like the Boom TV show, we don't know yet. But some interesting things are happening with regards to what's going on with the show, and we have to talk about this. So IMDb is the internet movie database, aka the most popular place to go when it comes to like TV shows and movies to see who was in what, and like episode synopsises and ratings. Synopsis? Was it synopsis? Synopsi? I don't know. But IMDb is a pretty credible source. Now, to be clear, just like Wikipedia, you can edit IMDb. However, they have a data editing team, so when you make edits, they have to approve it. This data editing team has to approve it, and it can take 1 to 7 days. They can reject it if they believe your information is not factual, if they believe it to be incorrect, if you haven't provided enough information to verify the credit, which means that even though anyone can go and technically edit IMDb, they go through a certain approval process, which means that for the most part, usually major fake edits don't make it in. That being said, sometimes fakes do slip the cracks and they have to get corrected, because once IMDb will notice it, they could go in and fix it. This has been here for at least 12 hours and so far it has not been modified. I've been keeping an eye on the page. That doesn't confirm that it's true completely, but it's on IMDb right now. As of the time that this video is going up, you can check these things here and they will be there. So either someone is again messing with IMDb and seeing how long they can get away with it before it gets corrected, or another Sega thing is leaked. I mean, honestly, both of those are very plausible, but only time will tell, right? So yes, right now, if you go to Sonic Prime on IMDb, the description of the show says, Sonic in a high-octane adventure where the fate of a strange new multiverse rests in his gloved hands. And they start listing cast members and the characters they're going to be playing, and this is where shit gets pretty ridiculous. It says here, Billy West is going to be playing Knuckles the Echidna. Kath Soucie is going to be playing Princess Sally Acorn. Jessica DeChico is going to be playing Cream the Rabbit. Hynden Walch is going to be playing Amy Rose. Rob Paulson is going to be playing Antoine. And Cam Brainerd is going to be playing Rotor the Walrus. So I mean, there's a lot to dissect there. I mean, a fucking shit ton. Billy West is a dude that was in Futurama, Looney Tunes, Space Jam, and he was even in SatAM, like in one episode, as Hyena 2. Rob Paulson is the original voice actor for Antoine from Sonic SatAM. Kath Soucie is the original voice actress for Princess Sally in Sonic SatAM and Nicole. Jessica DeChico and Hynden Walch did Adventure Time, and if you go to the first episode of the show on IMDb and look at the trivia section, it says, did you know Sonic the Hedgehog, Miles Tails Prower, Knuckles the Echidna, Princess Sally Acorn, Amy Rose, Cream the Rabbit, Antoine D'epardieu, Bunnie Rabbot, and Rotor the Walrus are the main characters in Sonic Prime. Now, okay, there's plenty of reasons why this whole thing is fucking ridiculous, right? I got people at me on Twitter about this, and I just feel like I need to address this because I am definitely not convinced that this is true. I mean, look, I would love to be wrong, right? I mean, I enjoyed SatAM. To see the Freedom Fighters come back would be interesting, but is it really gonna be that? I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be that guy that shoots down the leak and then it happens and I look like an idiot, right? But at the same time, didn't they say they had to get a bunch of Canadian voice actors for this shit? And I'm pretty sure no one on that list is Canadian to begin with. So, like, that can't be true, right? Plus, on top of that, I'm pretty sure It's Okay to Cry, the rapper slash voice actor, pretty much already leaked on Twitter before he deleted the tweet that he was the one who was gonna be voicing Knuckles, right? I covered that in a previous video and I showed his Sonic Prime audition tape, and he seemed pretty serious about it, and you know, he said he had gotten a callback before. He deleted that tweet and eventually came back and said he was going to be doing it, and then he deleted that tweet. So there would be no way that Billy West is somehow going to be the voice of Knuckles in Sonic Prime, right? Like, this just seems very ridiculous. And that aside, I mean, we're talking about Freedom Fighters. like in Sonic Prime. I just don't see that being the case. I don't know, right? They've always been relegated to the comics. They've never really been talked about in any of the major shit that's going on, like the games or anything like that. So I'm just not convinced that all of a sudden Prime is coming and there's gonna be Freedom Fighters and all these characters. I mean, obviously Tails, Knuckles, Amy, that's believable, but like Antoine, like the guy who wrote this clearly is definitely one of those like proper, like, I know there's some serious Freedom Fighter fans out there, like fanboys, fangirls, like ride or die for Sally. Like, I mean, I enjoyed Sally, but like not on the level of some other people. And I'm sure the person who wrote this was just really just high off that and was just making their dream Sonic Prime on IMDb. But I still feel like whatever the situation is, if this isn't real, which it most likely isn't, IMDb gotta like come on, step it up and like sort that shit out, because you can't be having oversights like this on upcoming shows. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. I do find it interesting that whoever did this leak or whatever didn't mention Sonic's voice, because that's actually something I wanted to make a video on, and I probably still will. But just like when Mike Pollock announced he was still going to be doing Eggman, he specified the games, right? And when Roger made his tweet saying he was coming back to voice Sonic, again, he specified games, right? So I still believe there's a good chance that Roger might not be voicing Sonic in Sonic Prime, which means we are yet to see who is going to be voicing Sonic in Prime, right? Now, I'm not gonna jinx it because I know the meta era is never ending, so it probably could still be Roger, but at the same time, it would be interesting to see what kind of tape we could hear for Prime with a brand new Sonic voice being chosen by a team that isn't Sonic Team or Sega, because, you know, they hellbent on keeping Roger because they think he's perfect for the role. But I guess only time will tell, right? I don't know what month Sonic Prime is coming out, but I'm guessing we'll see some kind of trailer either late this year or early next year, and we'll finally get to see who's actually gonna be in this thing. I'm assuming they're gonna try and keep the budget low and get newer voice actors who don't have as much clout, so don't have to charge as much, because this roster here, this IMDb league, is full of like Adventure Time veterans, like Futurama vets, like Rugrats vets. Like, I don't know, like, yeah, let's chill on this one. I'm not gonna go on record and say this thing is happening. Like, I can't even say I'm 10% convinced of this, but man, would it be a weird world if this shit was real. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you somehow believe this IMDb leak? Would you like to see the Freedom Fighters in Sonic Prime? Do you think it could be good for the show? Do you think Roger will be voicing Sonic in Sonic Prime? And what is your wish list for the voice actors and actresses for the show? But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure to check out the non-Sonic channel. The link will be in the description. But that's all I have to say right now. So, Remy out.